Hi, this is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I had this video coming to you guys as promised with a few tips here to help drive more traffic to your website and overall leads to your company here every month. I wanted to thank you real quick about taking time out of your busy day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's go ahead and get started. I like to start this video out on a Google search page here. Now, roofing Chicago, Illinois is what I've typed in. So this is a phrase or a keyword that somebody's going to type in to find a roofing service or a company to do this service for them within the Chicago, Illinois area. Now, with that being said, we want to be able to rank for the first page for as many of these specific buyer intent keywords as possible. So there's a few ways that we can do that, right? We can rank for that through a Google ad here, and Google guarantees are definitely the top option when it comes to running an ad. Overall best conversion rates, but I still tend to stay away from those as much as possible, running ads, as they aren't as credible. Now, unless you're needing customers right here, right now to survive, I would tend to stay away from these. Other than that, it's an option if need be. Main reason a lot of people steer away from those ads is because of the credibility factor. Companies that rank organically through a Google business profile or through a website are going to seem a lot more credible to any customer doing a search like this. So, with that being said, you can rank a Google business profile for the town that you're in. And with you guys, you are right here within this town. So, you'd be able to rank a Google business profile within here. Any of these other areas, including Chicago, is going to be much harder to be able to rank for. So, within the top three for the town that you're in is going to be the best you're going to be able to do for a Google business profile. And to be able to do that, of course, have one created and verified, filled out through Google. Make sure you're keeping it up to date and really lively. And by that, I mean, make sure you're always getting great reviews from your customers. You can even respond to those reviews through your business profile. Always make sure you're capturing great pictures of the work that you guys do so that you can upload it into your business profile as well, so on and so forth. All those things are going to be able to really drive home that you're one of the best options for Google to rank within that area. Now, if you can't rank for that area, like Chicago, Illinois, for your Google business profile, the next thing you're going to be able to do is rank your website. And you can rank your website for any area across the United States that you please. Now, in your case, Chicago is going to be that top area that you want to be able to rank for. So that's why I've chosen this keyword for the sake of this video. Now, when it comes to your specific website here, we can see again the town that you're located within for your office. So you have the exact location down here. Now, one thing I noticed right off the bat is all these different location pages that you guys have built within your website already, which is super nice. The only thing I have looked into these a little bit, the only thing I would say is you're going to need a lot more content when it comes to those pages for them to even be able to rank within those areas. So other than that, overall great looking website. It seems like it's built out really nice. Different services pages here. Now, I would think your home page and your service pages here should be more geared towards this actual town that you're in, if not Chicago. But other than that too, mainly I say that because you either want to target your area that your office is in, or target your highest volumized or largest target area, which would be Chicago in itself. So with that being said, you want to either emulate one of the top competitors in Chicago or one of the top competitors in the town you're in. And normally on a homepage here, you're going to want 1,500 to 2,000 words of content alone just on this homepage. Now, again, that's going to differentiate a little bit upon what the top competitor is doing, how many keywords are in the area, so on and so forth. That's really going to help you be able to rank within that area. And I know you guys specialize in roofing, so that's going to be the main area you want to be able to focus on. So with that being said, I mean, most of your content is going to be right here on your home page. So you're looking at maybe at most 100 words of content on your home page. Now, if we look at Matthews Roofing, which is going to be your top competitor when it comes to Chicago and their website, we can see right off the bat here, they're going to have quite a bit more content than you. I would say probably within that 500 to 700 range is worth of content. And a rule of thumb, not only for the home page and content, but for every other page of your website and content, is for every 200 words of content, you should be able to put a buyer intent keyword within there. So again, we're not undersaturating or oversaturating our content either with keywords, so we can look a little bit more legitimate to Google. Now, why I say you need to emulate some of your top competitors when it comes to this stuff is because Google has set them as the benchmark for the area. So if you're way under or way over what they're having for content or for any other feature of their website, you're probably going to look a little out of the ordinary and not within the spec of that area when it comes to ranking. So it's going to throw a red flag for Google. Now, with that being said, even if you come into, your Chicago, Illinois tab here, we can see it's really the same amount of content that's on every other page, right? It's just got a header here that involves with Chicago, Illinois. So you need to treat almost this page, if you're not going to treat your own homepage for Chicago, treat this page of your website as the homepage for Chicago and roofing, and emulate what Matthews is doing here. Okay, that's going to be what you really need to try and focus on. Now, next thing I typically do is I'll use this paid program called Ahrefs. Now it's going to give me this dashboard of numbers here that's really great for a quick comparison for Matthews' website here, as again, they're the top competitor when it comes to ranking their website. So if we take a look at these first two numbers here, these are strength and trust ratings through Google for your website. Now, rated out of 100, but really once you get into the 30s and 40s, we know you have a pretty powerful website at that point. So we know really virtually no power and trust has been built with your website as of yet. Very minimal, right? Now you build that power and trust through a backlink, which is any clickable text linking from one website to another. And you get these backlinks coming from these referring domains. Now, when you build these out, make sure you're getting high quality backlinks that are coming from authoritative and relevant referring domains. Now, by that I mean authoritative referring domains already have high power and trust ratings with Google. So when you do acquire a backlink from them, it's going to grant your strength and trust ratings to be higher as well. Now you're indexing for quite a few keywords within your website, so doing overall well there. A lot of that's probably going to be coming from your blog and news section, which Matthews does have as well. So you're well on track there. And blogs are good just for bringing in more relevant content to your website and really becoming a one-stop shop for any customer coming into your website, which is really going to help Google in wanting to rank you as well. Overall, though, really only bringing in 25 traffic to the website every month, so I'm sure you want to be able to drive in a lot more traffic to your website and overall leads coming to you guys every month as well. So if we come into your keywords, we can really see where the majority of your traffic is coming from, which has to do a lot with your actual company name, okay? Now, we see this first buyer intent keyword here, roofing, and I don't want to butcher this town name, Elgin, so I apologize if I butchered it there, but so this is going to be one of your first major buyer intent keywords here. So you have one down here as well, roofing, Bloomingdale, Illinois as well. Both of those each have 70 volume searches per month, but you can see you're on the second page for those, so you're not really driving in much traffic because of that. Now, another one here, some more, or one for Aurora, one for that town again, Elgin, so on and so forth. Now you can see there's some buyer intent keywords that you have within your website. You're just not truly ranking for them that highly as of yet. So there's a lot of things that are going to need to be done, not only building trust within Google to bring your ratings here higher, but really diving in deep to figure out what content needs to be on your website and what doesn't. Now, if we come into Matthews Roofing, we can see their strength and trust ratings are quite high. In comparison, they're getting close to that 30 rating, especially for the DR here. So they put quite a bit of time and effort into building these backlinks out. We can also see they're ranking or indexing for quite a few more keywords within their website, driving in a lot more traffic in comparison to your guys' website as well. And if we truly see what keywords they're ranking for, a lot of them are doing with the Chicago, right? And anything dealing with roofing in Chicago. So these are a lot of really highly competitive buyer intent keywords that they're ranking for, which is driving in tons of this buyer intent traffic. When converting to their website is going to drive hundreds of leads to their company every month just through their website and ranking for these specific buyer intent keywords. So with that, you're able to tell, how high of a not only competitive factor, but really if you're wanting to scale your business, how well you need to be able to do this. And this isn't just something you dump money into every month with no return. This is one of those main bills that's going to be coming out from you guys every month that isn't just going to be wasted. It's going to be something that drives a lot of leads and overall revenue to your company every single month on repeat. So with that being said, if you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach back out to me. I'd be happy to elaborate on any of this information too. I can dive in deeper, of course. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.